Prompt Builder is a tool that developers can use to incorporate generative AI in their Salesforce CRM workflows and beyond. When Prompt Builder first released, it supported incorporating CRM data using merge fields that reference record fields, related lists, Apex, and flows. And now, with the Winter 25 release, you can add free text inputs to that as well. With the new free text field, which exists on the Flex template type, you can incorporate text from user inputs as well as upstream automations in your prompt templates. Now, if this is the first time that you've heard of Prompt Builder, you should check out the Prompt Builder for Developers YouTube series on this channel. Otherwise, let's get started. We'll start in Setup. Type Prompt Builder in the Quick Find search bar. In Prompt Builder Setup, click New Prompt Template. In the New Prompt Template screen, change the template type to Flex. Give your prompt template a name and description. In the Input field, change the type from Object to Free Text and give your text field a name. Take note of the API names for the prompt template and the text fields, as you'll need them to invoke the prompt template via Apex or REST. Inside of our Flex template, we'll write a quick prompt to instruct our large language model to answer user inputs. These are the inputs from the text field. When we're done with our prompt template, we can test our prompt by clicking on Test Inputs in Configuration and inputting some test values. When we're done with our test values, we can click on Save and Preview to see how our prompt works. When we're happy with our prompt, we can go ahead and activate it by clicking Activate. Flex templates can be invoked via Apex and REST. We're going to do both, but let's start with Apex. First, we need to wrap our prompt inputs. In this case, we have just one user query. Next, we'll add our input to a map, which we'll call value map. The key for each input is the input plus the API name of the input, which you can get from the prompt template settings. Next, we create a prompt template generations input object and add the value map. Then we configure the request by creating a prompt template generations request object. We set the template API name and add our inputs. Finally, we can call the service and get the outputted text. And there you have it. By following these steps, you can easily call your new prompt template from Apex, leveraging the flexibility of the Flex template to integrate generative AI in your Salesforce applications. We can also invoke our Flex template via REST. For this, we'll use the official Salesforce Developers Postman collection. To invoke your prompt template from an external service via REST, call the Einstein Templates API as a post request with your prompt template API name as a path variable. You can find this API name in the prompt template settings. When calling the API, you need to include two main keys in the JSON body, isPreview and input params. Set isPreview to false so that the request is actually processed by the large language model. The input params key contains an object with a value map key. Inside value map, you should include your prompt inputs. The key for your prompt input is input, and your input's API name. Set a value key with the text you want to inject into the prompt and send it along. Now you're ready to integrate your prompt templates with a third-party app or service. Prompt templates are a great way to inject generative AI in your CRM workflows and beyond. And with the addition of the free text field on the Flex template type, they're even more flexible than ever. If you're interested in learning more about Prompt Builder and the free text field, check out the resources in the description below. Otherwise, thank you for watching the video. We can't wait to see what you build.